So that's why
What?
you came. I think you felt like that, but I just think you felt bad by saying it. So that's why you
No,
came
I
in.
don't feel like that.
You do.
No, I don't.
But
This is
you
something.
gotta.
This is something that someone else told me, and I feel like I should have never said that to you. I should have never repeated it. I should have
Nah, it's
never
okay.
said that.
Same
Yeah,
way
and
I
I don't
look
even
there.
know her like that. I don't even know. I
Okay.
love you. Everyone knows this.
His twin, and she's got more P than a lot of niggas and all that other. Well, then that shows that you believe that she's a catch, that she is somebody. You know what I'm saying? And for her to say, okay, that was before I met Dev, but now I'm securing a relationship that I'm in. He should have just saluted it instead of being in his feelings and coming back with all
Yeah.
this old extra other. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then screaming the big P. Well, in the big P, I said you got to let the woman do the choosing. She chose publicly which way she was going. Instead of saluting that, you come back and say now, oh, I can have that. I wanted it, which makes no sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where it
Because you
it
can't
got
have,
real
you
murky
can't,
for
yeah,
me.
yeah, because you can't have it if she don't want to. And she said that she said publicly, I don't want to with you. But then you come back and then say, well, I can have it if I want. And then everybody else ran with this because they don't understand the game. But he's been in the public eye with women, public figures or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But he got a stomach for it. You got to have a stomach for this. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Yeah.
and and that's the way it goes. So I think it was a little bit of lying inside those tweets. You know what I'm saying? And when it's big P, it ain't no lying. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, unless it's big plan. And if the P stand for plan, and there's some plan going on, then you can never tell what a nigga that's playing is doing. And if she didn't with a real dude, then she know that her next relationship might be her best relationship. See, because some man's trash is the next man's treasure. So if he didn't really laced her up and he was really twinned, then her next relationship is going to be a reflection of what she learned off the next nigga. And if she's in pocket with the next nigga, then that shows that she come from some good stock. She come from some good men. She come from something that's good. You see what I'm saying? For the nigga to then come back and say anything negative towards the woman, it shows that you playing for the people. And that's what I'm saying is when you keeping it P, you keep big P, you playing. That's big P. You big P is playing. You see what I mean? To me. Now, and if they were back both and they're both having fake tears and all that with them, then when they were together, they had that was they had the ability to do whatever that they want to do. I don't put that, but when she moved on, she doing something with the next nigga. And if they crying, if they laughing, if they whatever, then let be happy for them. Don't come back and say that, oh, I can have that little and all the other when the man he's having a baby by her and both of y'all like the woman. I'm saying whether it's my son or him, both of y'all like this woman in a way that nobody should act like she ain't to me. That's some hope for a nigga to come back.
Have Dev even responded to that, or he ain't say none of that, did he?
Nah, Dev ain't responded at all.
And he
Yeah,
should.
yeah,
He don't
yeah.
need to
Dev ain't,
respond to that.
Dev ain't, he ain't responded at all because the tweets is they're so off basis and ambiguous. It's like, it's hard for him to even have to respond to it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's on a different level, a different playing field. He's doing him, and niggas is talking about him, right? They're talking about him. They're talking about his chick. So it's different. It's just different. Me, you know, I'm a little bit different. I would be
I
going
got a
in on
bone to
this
pick
nigga.
with you though, homie.
Okay.
I got a
What's
bone.
that, King?
These people running around here talking about this man is married, man. And I ain't
Hmm.
got no, and I ain't getting no invite, man. I'm trying to figure out why I ain't getting no invite to
Mm.
this
Okay,
wedding.
so that's the thing, and with us as Muslims, when you get with a woman, and you want that union to be blessed under God and not nobody else, it's called a nikah. And what he done in Saudi Arabia is performed the ceremony, which is in front of the imam, where the imam goes in and blesses the union in front of God. And that's what Devin has done. He hasn't done a traditional wedding where, you know what I'm saying, you invite a bunch of people and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But for all intent marriage, for all intent purposes, under the eyes of God, they're one. Their union has been blessed by the imam. You know what I mean?
I understand.
So, yeah. So that's what that was.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as old Wild Bill that made his way into the headlines, the news, and the blogs in the black rap, urban, media, hip-hop space, and, of course, sports once again. And I had links in the description where you could watch the clips in the beginning in full at from Law and Crime Network, where all this got kicked off at, and also 78 Sports TV, where he called in to give his opinion and what he had going on with the situation. And there's several layers to this conversation right here. And the first thing I want to get across, man, another installment of the last video I dropped to re-stamp that lesson that I was giving on there from experience, from what I done been through. First thing is first. Sometimes the best answer is no answer. Sometimes the best response is no response, because if you don't say nothing, the people have to guess and they can't pick it apart. As you saw right there quickly, he said Devin Haney didn't respond. This happened on Christmas Eve, the 24th. Well, on Christmas yesterday, Devin Haney decided to go up on the gram and respond and talked about he's posting up pics to show that he can keep it P and everything like that. The P, the capital P and everything. That was Devin Haney's response to Young Thug's tweets, who emphasized P, and his father is emphasizing P and everything of the sort. Now, first and foremost, I don't think that it's right for these jailhouses to leak these phone calls. These are private. That is a violation in rights, in my opinion. That's how I would feel about it. It does nothing good and stuff, but it's already out there. What can we do about it? Now, Thug had came on and responded to things like that, but let's keep it all the way 1,000 right here. Thug said what he said. He said, that's my twin. I could have had it if I wanted it. To me, that's coming off. I tried to play the game like, man, Thug ain't do nothing wrong, whatever. He did apologize to his girl. He's doing that for his girl, bro. Like, hey, I'm with you. I got who I want. We straight. If I wanted her, I could have had her. That's my twin, meaning she's really just a friend and everything like that. So no matter how you slice the pie, she was on there crying. But when you talk more and more, she's calling Devin Haney her baby daddy, bro. But they're married. In our culture, it's just what it is. She can do what she want to do. He can do what he want to do. It don't look good. The more you speak on it, the more you talking about it, the more you throwing gasoline on the fire, bro. Yeah, Thug could have not said nothing, but he's with his woman right now. He said what he had to say. Hey, man, let me go and throw this out there. Whoop-de-woo. Good, straight. Hey, it's over with. It's done. It was going to die down. But by Devin Haney coming out yesterday and saying, oh, on Christmas, hey, I'm keeping it P. And now your video getting rotation now, where she's calling her God that she's married to, her child's father, her baby daddy, and her BD. That's not sounding like she's married to him. It's going to be judged and looked at away in the media now to make it seem like, hey, does she really like Devin Haney? We seen her on camera crying over Young Thug 2 years ago. That's what the people are going to say. That's what the comment section is saying. And that's what the way they going to run with it. Now, he did say one thing correct. You do have to have a stomach for this game. Even if you're boxing, even if you're in a relationship, if you're going to be a celebrity, you're going to be watched and followed and be on a platform and a stage. You got to have a stomach for it. This ain't got nothing to do with Devin Haney as a boxer, him being a loving father for his son. And I respect Bill Haney for what he did, what him and his son built. I respect him as a boxer as well, dog. I'm separating this from that. This ain't got nothing to do with that. It's unfortunate that video came out. That should have stayed private. But the way that y'all responded to it is like, bro, you throw it. People was going to run with the rumors and the speculation. She should have went on ahead and kept it quiet. If she was going to say anything, hey, man, my husband or my child's father, we good over here. That was some old stuff, and be done with it. She trying to flex and pop it. It's like, hey, you got put out there in a certain way. It looks bad. It's going to be received as bad, and people is going to paint their own narratives. But you try to come out with this and this and that, and you're calling your husband, your baby daddy, y'all got married under God. I never downplay none of that. Like, that's real marriage to me. But that's not what she's coming off as when she's speaking. They gonna pick her apart, and you just gave them more ammo to pick her apart. Bro, your son is grown. Let him do the talking. Let him do the speaking sometime. It just is what it is, Bill. I respect everything y'all have built. Devin Haney, get back focused. Get back in that ring and turn up. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that for shit show. Stay on your pivot.